How are you? Welcome along to the Ruesha and Shaban show on my channel. Please subscribe. Please like. But please subscribe. How am I, honey, looking pretty in pink?
Me, do you know what? I was in green. Went out to shop there. It's absolutely bucketing down.
It's not
It's raining cats and dogs. So I was soaked through. So I had to just do a wee change.
It looks lovely.
Change. Oh, thanks.
I have to say, I think you look. That might be your
in pink.
might be your colour.
Yes, there's a few colours. Do you know what? Some people you've got it or you've not, and I definitely think that I've got it.
Some people say to me when I wear blue, "Oh, that's your colour."
Really?
I think, but
I wouldn't surprise me. You're big.
I'm a mad Tim.
Yep.
So you know,
You've reined it back in there. Well
you
done.
know, I've got to stay true to myself.
That's it.
What's your favourite colour?
Green.
Green.
Yeah, green, lime green.
Green is the colour. Football is the game. That's a Chelsea song, isn't it? Blue is the colour.
Aye, I think so.
It's a tragic song. What a rubbish song.
You were on it there.
Blue is the colour.
You were
Football
chanting
is the game.
It's kind of like England fans though. They're like, England, England. You're like, really?
Yeah.
That's a good tune.
Yeah.
That's a good tune.
Chelsea.
I guess if you're a football fan, it's just
Lyrical
Celtic
genius.
fans are brilliant, man. They just know what they're doing. That's that, I guess. Anyway, what are we on here to talk about?
Do you know what?
What?
See, just on the subject of Celtic fans, a few of you in the comments, thank you for bringing it up because, yes, Celtic women have also just won the league. That is
Hail, hail.
brilliant stuff. Hail,
What
hail.
a time for Celtic and Glasgow, eh?
It's
The
brilliant.
men and the women
That's,
on one.
That's dominance, is what that is. That's clubs being run well. That's
Exciting
clubs.
too. Went to the 90th minute.
Did
Celtic
indeed.
won on goal difference.
Excellent.
That's a stinker. But it's a stinking way to lose the league. You'd be
That's how Man City lost the league.
sick as a dog. I know. Mad to see that happening at both levels.
That's why it's not just about now. When you see football going this way, it's not just as easy as keeping a clean sheet, winning 1-0, 2-0. You actually have to be clinical.
I'm not going to lie. See, there's times like maybe in tournaments and all that, and it's like goal difference. You get managers and they're hammering the goal difference, and all that.
Really?
And sometimes I'm like, oh, shut up, man. Like, calm down.
Just let us win 1-0 and
Do you know
be
what I
away
mean?
with
Let's
it.
just- But it does. That this year shows you the importance of it.
More
But
than ever.
At the same time, don't drop points. One
Yeah.
more game's done.
No, exactly. That's true. By the way, your gal Caitlin Hayes from Republic of Ireland, part of the Celtic winning side again for her this year. Another Player of the Year
Yeah.
award for her. It's unusual to get big centre backs who score that many goals, isn't it? Like she's a bit of a secret weapon for club and country.
It's not really a secret cast, is it? If you've got like 20 odd goals, you're not really
You
a
know
secret
what I mean?
anymore. But
a lethal weapon, not a secret weapon.
Yes, a lethal weapon.
She's not a secret.
Your head is just like a magnet. And that's it. I've seen that in international football too. That set pieces are so important when you've got people like that, like Caitlin Hayes, like Louise Quinn, that are just magnets to the ball. Obviously, they work hard on it. It's not as though they've worked at it for a long time. It's all about timing, getting your runs right. Obviously, you need a good delivery, but I think the hardest bit is actually getting in front of people and getting away from your runner and attacking the ball.
So is that
woeful at it, man.
Are you like zonal marking?
If you're defending, it depends. Like different teams have different things. Obviously, teams, a lot of them will have zonal areas, and you might man mark too. There was that season at London City, we had a zonal policy at one point, and that was I didn't like that at all.
See, I like man marking. I like,
I
like
think
tracking your person.
You can make it hard for them. You can get, at least if they're getting, you can make it really hard for them. You can block people. You can, play a bit of That's But credit to Caitlin Hayes. She's an absolute heat in the air, magnet. But do you know what I was happy with?
Go on.
I seen the celebrations in obviously the last game there. It went right to the last game, which was actually also quite cool. Would it be going to Celtic or would it be going to Rangers? But the way Celtic, they actually, it's like they're trying to get on board with the hype of the women's game a bit. I think slowly things are changing. It's not all there yet. I'm sure there's a lot more to change. So I'm not going to say it's perfect. It's not. But it's great to see them try to get the fans into Parkhead. And there was a like the celebrations. But if that's Celtic or if it's now the the league that are trying to make things right. Because I mean, when I was there, it was a tin cup, man. It was pure piss, sack of piss.
We should remind you
Fireworks.
that Ruesha did play for Celtic.
I played for Celtic and I played for Glasgow City back in the day, and I get a lot of hate because I played 3 games for Rangers.
Oh, I thought it was 1 game for Rangers.
No, I mean when I came back up from.
So you wore a
down
Rangers
south.
top?
I used to run about wearing Rangers top when I was a kid. My cousin wore it, and I was with him every day, and I was brainwashed. I know it's a dark time, dark time.
I thought you were never allowed to say that. I thought you were never ever going to tell people that. What's changed? You said you were never going to tell people that you used to wear a Rangers top.
I'm not buzzing about it, Cass, am I? But you can't change the past that happened. I was a victim.
Very profound.
Do you know what happened? My dad, my sister, sometimes would go to the games and they'd say, "Oh, you can't tell her." Like, so my dad would say to Brogan, my sister Brogan, "No, you can't say to her." And I felt really left out. And that was, when I was young, I was like...
Why wouldn't they say to you? I don't...
They were just getting in my head, Cass.
Being nasty.
Keeping that, yeah.
Being nasty.
Yeah.
And what made you see the light? Why are you drinking full fat Coke? What is this?
I was just parching for it.
What is this, America?
I don't know, I was just craving like
The US of A?
fat juice. I just, that was it. It just wasn't for me. That I realised that I was a good Catholic girl and I'd seen the light. I'd seen Celtic fans. I mind once
That's Virgin
I
on
went
sectarian.
to, my auntie took me to a game. She used to work at Parkhead, and she took me in, and it was a Rangers Celtic game, and I walked in, and I came out, and it was when they were singing "You'll Never Walk Alone," and I was like,
That's it, turned.
oh my god,
Turned it.
I was like, wow, wow. And I think ever since that, it was
And is that the same day you turned gay?
no,
No.
that was later on in life.
Was that?
Yeah, a lot later on.
Right. Interesting. Well,
I'm
you've been
sweating.
through a lot, haven't you?
I know.
Really under the microscope. I feel like you're purging. I feel like you're getting a lot out of your system.
I'm not
today.
enjoying it, Cass. You're just throwing me under the bus.
So you were a Rangers fan until what, 10? What are we talking?
Yeah.
10? Mm-hmm. That's 10 years of your life too long. I know. Right? You should be doing 10 years of
But at least I
penance.
know what it was like, and it's not for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, boys aren't for me. Sometimes you've got to try
Rangers
it to
and
realise.
boys. Do you think Rangers men's fans made you realise you wanted to be a Celtic fan lesbian? That would make a lot of sense.
I think so. Do you know what my dad said once?
What did he say?
That girls are only gay because
No.
they were
No.
scared. They're just scared of falling pregnant. So, and I was like, yeah. That's what he said.
See, when I was like really young,
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you have ever had this, but I think I used to have fears. Now, bear in mind, I was a V till like I was older.
A vegan.
A virgin
You're right.
till I was older,
A big
right?
gimp. Aye.
And I honestly would have been like young, and when I first learned what SEX was, like when I was young, I used to think that I could just magically be pregnant, and what a nightmare that would be. Like when I was young, like maybe when I was like 12 or 13, obviously I'd never ever experienced anything of the likes, but I used to think, oh my God, what if I were pregnant? Like, how would you ever know? Kind of thing, or how would that ever have happened? I used to think it could just happen. I didn't understand how it worked.
I want to throw myself head first out this window if this is the chat that I'm speaking to tonight.
Did you ever have things like in
No,
your
I
head
never
that
had
you,
anything
you
like
thought
that.
might happen?
No. What I know is you were a gimp and you still are a gimp.
Just saying.
No, you, honestly, how you've got this far in life, I'll never know, because you are, honestly, a big fat loser, man.
I like that I was so innocent.
You were a gimp, is what you were.
I was innocent.
And
I was
that's, but I
innocent.
think for
I had a
you,
childhood.
you're going to be so like, oh, like the kids are going to come to me with stuff because you are going to be a gimp. You're going to have, like, they're living here.
Nope.
So sheltered in St Albans. Like,
Every podcast
getting-
she has a go at St Albans.
it's you. It's
You
you
have
I'm having
been
to go at.
living here with me now for what, 4.5,
Because
5 years?
I've not lived with you, and
Yes, you have.
I've been in this gaff for a year, but I mean, I've been down south. I've been in St Albans.
And you lived
for,
with me at Carol's for
Actually,
what, 2 years?
Because we moved in because you were shaving your barnet because you were having a pure breakdown because you had 2 wains that you couldn't look after.
Not
remember?
true. Not true.
True.
You moved in.
You were like, come on, move in. Great. Big house,
we
big
we
family.
had space. And
Help
to
the
be
kids.
To be fair, we
You
had a
ripped
nice
us out.
COVID.
Don't,
But you've not left. You're still hanging around, complaining about St Albans, complaining about your environment. You change it.
No, I'm just saying, you missed it. What I'm saying is now, you need to send your kids to Luton or something for a while to roughen them up, toughen them up. They're out there playing Disney princess and princes. He's flying about with snails, and she thinks she's Rapunzel.
They're 4 and a
They
half.
need to be-
What should they be doing?
Playing with knives, setting fire, robbing cars, all that. Just try to,
When they're older.
they're too sheltered.
When they're older, I will be... Maybe I'll come to you for stuff like this, but I used to hate what you and Brogan got up to.
Reva's going to be trouble, I'll tell you that much,
I used to
Cass.
hate... Brogan and her used to do things... I was telling a story the other night.
I know it wasn't even bad, and I'm like, even the fact that you brought that up and thought it was bad, I thought you shouldn't even say that out loud.
How old would I have been? Like 13?
I don't know, you were just a pure kid.
Yeah, maybe younger. But
It's kind
they
of-
had a friend and he tried to set me on fire.
He didn't try and set you on fire, he had
did?
a lighter. He was playing with a lighter and he's probably like, choo, choo, and you've had a
Tried to set my
breakdown.
jeans on fire.
Cass, you're not going to set it on fire with that. You'd have to set you on fire and then get a wee spray of deodorant or
The
something like
cheap
that.
shit I would have been wearing,
Cass.
I probably would have gone up
Honestly.
in flames.
And what a goddamn shame you didn't. That's what I'm thinking at this rate.
Sorry, look, stop talking. Imagine being that age and being a little bit scared of people like that, and he was trying to put a lighter on my jeans. Would you not be scared of that?
No, I believe what you doing. And Hayes, he was doing it and it was just going out as soon as you...
He was a bellend. I wouldn't mind telling him
remember
that
it.
now.
I don't even remember it.
What was his name?
I don't know, because I don't remember it.
Chris. He had blonde hair. He was a prick. Do you know what I can't stand?
What?
These bottle caps.
Do you know what? Me too. Do you know why? Because you get a bit of...
Show people. Because it's now stuck on, you see.
Yeah, that, and then sometimes it'll fall on you,
Yeah.
which is annoying, but you can get it off, Cass.
But what's the purpose of it?
I think, I don't really know, is it about plastic, keeping plastic together? Recycling?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just
I am attached
really
to
annoying.
recycle together. I am attached to recycle together. Oh, look at that. Honestly.
You're so smart. You're so smart today. Couple of things to make you aware of. Mary Earps has said she doesn't know if she will be at Manchester United next season. She doesn't know. Well, to me, that screams, I'm leaving on a free. Good business, Man United.
Well,
I'm getting sick of this shite.
well, that's if they don't sort it out, and if players also want to run it down, if she didn't want to sign what they'd offered her, I'm assuming they did offer a new contract a while back. Not really sure. Anyway, she might have something else in the pipeline right now. I don't know, but I think we'll slowly start seeing this coming into the game. There will be more transfers and more whatever. But I don't think she'll be there. I think she'll go.
What you think, Barcelona? What you think?
I'm going to say, to be honest, I don't know Mary Earps at all. I know of her.
Well, I
she's
do.
a very bloody good goalkeeper. But I just feel like if I'm her, I think she'll be going, what am I getting from being here now? She's won an FA Cup, but I think she'll be going, I could be way off, but I'm going to say I don't think she'll be going at United. She's going to win the league without big changes. We've seen Mark Skinner's got another year in the contract, and she's at an age where she'll be going, I want to start winning trophies. And do you know what? It might be bigger trophies than the WSL. She might be looking, going, I'm a shot with winning a Champions League. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I think she might be setting her sights a bit bigger. There's a lot of competition in the England team that we've touched on. Hannah Hampton, Cara Kane.
It's unbelievable.
So she might be going, nope, I need to crack on. I need to step up another level. So we'll see.
Where would you like to see her go?
I don't know. To me, the obvious one would be, who's she linked to right now? Who did we say? Barca. Is it PSG?
And PSG.
To me, yeah, it's got to be you've got to look at PSG and Barca and go, it's star-studded teams, and it's teams that are, with PSG, they're fighting just behind Lyon. Do you know what I mean? They're almost just second best a wee bit right now. Lyon are still at the top, and PSG are right at their tails. So could Mary Earps go and go, no, this is a challenge. We're going to take their crown soon. And then at the same time, do you go, can I go to Barca? Can I play at Barca? And then she's going to need to get even better, probably playing with her feet, ball at her feet, that kind of adding that to her game a bit more.
Well, are you saying that Mary Earps isn't good with the ball at her feet?
That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying if she's playing in a team like Barcelona,
Sounds
everyone
like
is,
that's what you've said.
boom, that is a...
Joking.
I'd say her training would be, it would change a bit, and it'd be a lot of ball work. Because, they play ball.
See, like if Manchester United lose Mary Earps, there's reports that Ella Toon is linked to Barcelona. Even losing Alessia Russo last summer was a big loss for them.
That's a big thing for them, is keeping hold of the players. I think Ella Toon, she signed a new contract, didn't you?
Wonder if someone would buy her out though. Like say the Barcelona stuff's interesting.
Yeah,
Would she force that through though? She's in contract, you know.
I don't know. I don't know. I think sometimes for me it's like Barca come calling. Do you go? We've seen a few people do it before.
Yeah.
Or do you stay? I've heard a few things that there's stuff going on at Barca, so there might be changes there too.
What have you heard, Ken?
Oh, things. Just
What?
hundreds of things. Can't disclose it. I said it to you in the last one. Just people leaving, money, whatever.
I heard it one of the games recently. That's if there's a bit of infighting.
Is there?
Some dressing room conflict is kind of, I think. See you in this bottle of Coke, it's actually annoying me.
It's actually delicious right now. I'm just craving it.
Why?
I've been so good and I'm just needing fizz.
Pregnant?
Might be.
Is that why you became gay?
My rubber
Scared of
my
getting
rubber
pregnant?
penises are doing things that they shouldn't. They didn't say that on the label. They didn't say that in the morning.
Didn't say that.
Didn't say that in
Could get you
instructions.
pregnant.
Could get you pregnant.
That's the thing I would have thought when I was young.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be curious to see what Mary Earps does. She says it's hard to answer where she's going to be. Talks are still ongoing, but for me that seems like she's gone. And I actually think you're right. She's 31 now. To be able to beat him with a chance of maybe winning a Champions League.
I didn't realise she was 31. I actually thought she was.
She's 31, babes.
Yeah.
She's up there with us.
Obviously,
on you, Mary.
being a keeper, you can play a lot longer. You get a bit longer out of that. But yeah,
I don't
think
fancy
she'll
little
go. I'm
boys
going to
with
put
no
money
jobs.
on it. She's bouncing. She's bouncing out. She's like, catch you. Do one. See ya.
Bye, Mark.
Yeah.
Could you
Excuse me.
stop being a dog? You have something now. Still not allowed to say anything about Ruesha's news, or can we say something now?
Oh my God, you are.
We're not-
No.
Okay, fine.
You're actually on. You do you know you are
You're
clickbait.
annoying.
That's what you are.
You're annoying.
You just
I don't
click.
give a fuck
That's what
if I'm
that is.
clickbait.
That's what you're doing.
I don't clickbait. Ask me if
what
I
you're
care.
doing.
She's got big news. She won't share it. You're making the news shit now. To be fair,
No, you
you've
are.
actually spoiled the news. I'm not
You've
even.
spoiled it. That's
I'm not
it.
even
If you
going to
actually-
care.
If
I'm
you're
not even
honest,
going to care when you
yeah,
like.
that's fine. You shouldn't.
You're
If you're being
spoiling all
honest
the
with
good
yourself,
times.
you've spoiled it.
You can't.
You've spoiled it.
You can't
have
celebrate.
done.
You can't.
Done. Clamped.
You
Now
can't.
I'm going to take another drink of my juice.
See that Coke? I'm going to shove it up your fucking arse.
I'm sweating buckets in here.
Why are you so hot?
I don't know.
It's
It's
not even
so
hot.
it's melting, Cass. The light, it's just up in this level. It's warm. It's warm.
It's absolutely pouring outside, by the way. Look at that view, though. I love that
Pissing.
view out there.
It's pure nice.
Do you know Guy Fawkes? Because we normally have the blind down, but it's a nice big glass window, but you can see up to the cathedral. But actually, Ruesha, Guy Fawkes last year, the kids sat up here and we watched the fireworks, and it was amazing. I was like, oh,
Did
we
you see
might
it from
have
here? Right,
the
that's
best
quite
view.
good.
Yeah, it was lovely,
Nice.
like really nice.
Yeah.
So you can have a little romantic Guy Fawkes here.
Oh,
if
that's
you want
that's
sometimes.
it's one of the perks about St Albans.
you
It's
and my
just
cat.
fantastic. Honestly, is there anything St Albans can't do?
Jamie and
except
I's
from
first
banter?
date was the St Albans fireworks.
Was it? Do you stick one up your arse now and go, hey, bend over? You're like, oh, you're so funny.
Oh, spoke a little sparkler at my mum.
Oh, and who says the spark's gone? Who says romance is dead?
Like that, yeah, like that.
Right. Next.
Next. I don't know if you've noticed, just one thing I would like to have a little complaint to you about. Just while I've got you. Have you noticed? Can you just be engaged?
I'm listening.
1 second.
Go on.
You're spoiling all.
You're coming at me. Hurry up. Let's hear it.
Can you let me get the words
Come
out?
on. Spit
What?
it out.
I'm sorry. What?
Come on.
Where are you going? What have you got
I've
to
got
do?
a busy day tomorrow. I've got shit I need to.
Tell everyone about your day.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, Cass. I'm up tomorrow at the crack of goddamn dawn to go into London to do some talk that I don't even know nothing about in front of people that have like entrepreneurs, and I'm a fucking entrepreneur. I've not got a clue. I'll go up there and say something inappropriate and be booed off stage. Like, oh, sorry. Early on the train at about 7 a.m, Cass. 7
It'll
a.m.
be good for you.
I know, I'm looking at it like, can you hang out your comfort zone? But at the same time, I'm not really out my comfort zone because I'm just going up to talk pish and wing it like I do.
I feel like you're already overthinking it.
I'm not overthinking it. I'm thinking more about the alarm
Seriously,
clock
what are
getting
you
up.
talking about?
I don't know.
But what is the event you're speaking at?
I don't know.
How could Ruesha? You do not read details. I have watched you spectacularly fuck up basic details in the last few weeks. Show me. I'll be able to tell you within a minute what this is. Oh, she's going to try and read it. She's already scoring down. She's gone past the actual details.
Rue will be part of the second panel alongside the Athlete Perspective, hosted by Johnny Waddell. Says
Okay.
about the people that are on it.
Who's on it?
Lewis Hatchett, Beth
Mary
Tweedle,
Earps.
Max Evans.
Oh, Beth Tweedle. She's from...
In terms of talking points, yeah, but I can't really say that because it's to be in-house right now. Yeah, so God knows. We're just talking about life after football.
Life
YouTube. We're
after
talking about
football.
YouTube, I think.
Okay, well, it'll be fun for you. You have a nice time. And it's an early morning and
Nothing like attacking the day.
it is a good, you know who that is, though? You know who that is? The big guy.
Right? I'll have a Google on people after.
Big.
So I said, I'll be busy. I'll do it after.
Big.
Another sperm donor in the bank.
Yeah. And Beth, this girl, you know who that is? You know
Again,
her
I'll
as
have
soon
a
as you
look.
see her.
Right.
She was a big deal. Not sure who this guy is, but
Right.
I'm like, this is exciting. So you've got other stuff to do. What I think
Yeah.
I was going to say is, have you noticed how things keep shrinking? So, like, say you go now and you buy a dairy milk. I know you like dairy
honey,
milk.
do you know what that is?
Shrinkflation.
You're talking about your jeans, aren't you, my lovely?
No, honey, I was...
You're overeating, Cass. That do you know? Honey, your jeans aren't shrinking. That's you. Okay?
Do you know Ritz crackers are now 30% smaller?
That's been like that for years.
No, it's not.
There is. There's something now.
Jaffa
Anytime you get
cakes.
in, it's tiny. You're like,
Is that not...
like sheer size. You're like, it's not.
I
Are you
just
sharing
feel,
it
I
with?
feel we're being
a hobbit?
absolutely... We're being done over in every aspect of our lives now.
Cass, we've been getting shafted up the arse for many moons now. Many moons. But something's got to change. What's going to change? Because we're living here in this goddamn country with these goddamn people at the top run the country and they don't get a Scooby-Doo. They're just doing what's best for themselves. I've been saying that for ages. People at the top only care about themselves. When they get in a position of power, they only care about themselves and what's good for them. That's it. Same anywhere. Jobs, that's football, sport, parliament, and probably hospitals and all. Everywhere it's rife. People don't give a shit. They only give a shit about themselves. Done simple. That's it. Oh, I've seen it many times. Many times.
So where would you go? Where would you go if you wanted to live a better life?
The moon. Away from all these arseholes.
Well, if you keep up the good work, you might be banished to the moon, because that's one of the shittest insights you've ever given.
What do you mean?
Inside 20 minutes, you're falling off a cliff right now with good content.
What do you mean?
I know you've just got loads to tell us and you're just not going to do it yet.
I've nothing to tell you yet, Cass. I've absolutely nothing to tell you.
Please please subscribe, please leave a comment, and we will see you over on her channel for part 2.